Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's tutorial we are going to create a slider animation. As you can see in this picture, I have these images and they are going to animate while sliding from left to right and right to left. For this I have added a package here by name widget slider, and I have run this application right now. This screen background is white, so I'm going to first thing we are going to do is we are going to change the background color of this scaffold. So I'm going to give this color white, and I'll add some opacity here so it will give us the same color. Okay, as you can see the color is same, and now we are going to create these slider animations. For that I'm going to add a slider widget here. Okay, so I'm going to provide a list to this slider widget. For this I'm going to give a fixed size to each item in the slider. So let's give it a width size 300, and I'm going to add some aspect ratio here. Let's add 4 here. And then it requires some properties, like it requires controller. So I'm going to create this controller later. And also we need to add the item count here. So item count is going to be the list of images. Okay, we will add the length of these images, and for that I have already created the list of images here in the readme file, so we are going to use this. Okay, these are some network images, and for controller I am going to create a slider controller here. So I'm going to give some duration here, so whenever a slide moves it will take some time. So I'm going to add the size of 600 millisecond. So duration is going to be 600 millisecond, and I'm going to use this controller in the slider here. Okay, so as you can see I've added the controller here. So next I'm going to give it the item builder here. So the item builder is going to get 3 parameters. First one is going to be context, the other one is going to be the index, and the third one is going to be the active index. Okay, so I'm going to return a container here. So each container is going to be one slide that would be animate. So let's give some decoration here. I'm going to add some box decoration, and each box decoration I'm going to use an image. So I'll give an image property. The image is going to be type of network. So in the decoration image I'm going to add this image. Okay, so each index contains an image and it will show in the screen. Let's restart it. Okay, there is an error. I need to add the semicolon here. Okay, if I auto reload it, and it will show the images. Okay, as you can see there are multiple images added, so I'm going to show it in the center of the screen. So I'm going to wrap it inside the center widget. Now it is showing in the center of the screen here. So let's add some padding and some margin to these images here. So first I am also going to add the border radius of circular 10. Okay, so it's not showing right now, but if I give it the fitbox property it will show nicely here. So also I need to add some margin here. So like the images are too close to each other. So I'll give margin to each slide here. Okay. Now I'm going to give this box width property to these images. So I'm going to give this a property of fill type. Okay, as you can see, this looks nice now. The same as we have shown in the image here. Okay, so now I'm going to add some shadow here. So we will add shadow to each slide here. So I'm going to use the property of box shadow. It is going to get the list of box shadow here. So I'm going to give this the color of gray with the shade 50, and I'm going to add the offset property here. Let's add some spread radius here. So it's going to be 5, and next I'm going to add the blur radius. Okay, so as you can see, there is a shadow at the bottom of the image. So I'm going to add the shadow on the left and right as well. So I'm going to add this and I'm going to make the shade 100 here. So if I okay, as you can see, now there is shadow on the left and right as well. So it is the same as showing in the picture here. So I'm going to create one more property. If I click on the next slide, it should move that slide inside the center of the screen. So for that, I'm going to add a widget Cupertino button here. I think the spellings are not correct here. Let's script these spellings and okay, we got it. Now I'm going to give this a property of on pressed, and on press I'm going to give this a controller of type async, and we are going to use the property of this controller to move to the next slide. Controller dot move to, and we are going to call the index where we want to move. So I'm going to give this index here. Okay, so now whenever I click on this next slide, it is going to animate the slide. So as you can see, I can move from left to right easily. So that was the tutorial for today, and hope you like it.